What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Ticker Feed video and welcome to the Ticker Feed family. So today we're going to be talking about the ticker TRCH or Torchlight Energy, and what we're going to be talking about specifically is going to be the update proposed business combination timing, the merger calculations, and the special dividends. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video. And as always, welcome to the Ticker Feed family. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for those that don't know what's going on between Torchlight Energy and Metamaterials, I'm just going to do a quick summary of both companies. And then after that, I'm going to start talking about the updated proposed business combination timing. So Torchlight Energy Resources, based in Plano, Texas, and it's a high-growth oil and gas exploration and production company with the primary objective of acquisition and development of domestic oil fields. Now, if you look at Metamaterial, or ticker symbol MMATF, they design and manufacture complex films and other materials called metamaterials, materials that can manipulate and utilize light and other forms of energy in new and often amazing ways. Now, the last thing for you to be able to catch up is the arrangement resolution of them merging. There was a vote of 99.97% of the votes cast by the Meta shareholders present virtually or represented by proxy and entitled to vote at the meeting, and 99.98% of votes casted by security holders on as converted to Meta shares basis, all voting together as a single class, present virtually or represented by proxy entitled to a vote at the meeting, which was passed. So they are going to merge. Now that you're updated, let's go ahead and look into the updated proposed business combination timing. Okay, and by the way, if you own Torchlight or Metamaterials, I'm just curious, leave a comment down below and let me know the reason why. Now, with the Torchlight providing update on the proposed business combination timing. So Torchlight Energy Resources, an oil and gas exploration company, announced today that it is continuing to work towards the completion of the regulatory requirements necessary to compensate the previously announced business combination, the arrangement with Metamaterial. Now, Torchlight will file its 2020 annual report on the Form 10-K prior to filing the definitive proxy statement for the special meeting of Torchlight stakeholders in connection with arrangement. Torchlight expects to hold the special meeting within the next 30 to 60 days and expects the closing of the arrangement to occur in the second quarter of 2021. Leave a comment down below as to what your thoughts on that is. Now, Torchlight definitive proxy statement will announce the meeting date and record date for the special meeting. The record date to determine the Torchlight stockholders that will receive a dividend of the previously announced Series A preferred stock, which will entitle its shareholders to, among other things, receive cash dividends in connection with the sale of Torchlight oil and gas assets, will be determined after the special meeting is held. Metamaterial recently announced that its security holders have approved the special resolution relating to the arrangement of Metamaterial's annual general and special meeting. So leave a comment down below on when you think that date is. I'm just curious. So just let me know what your thoughts are on that. So now that I've let you know about the combination timing, let's go ahead and look at the merger calculations and the special dividends. Okay, so I've got a lot of questions on the merger calculations and the special dividends. So I actually found this link on Seeking Alpha that might explain it a little bit better than me. So I'm going to read it, and hopefully this will add value to your decisions between these two companies. So Metamaterial have approximately 122 million fully diluted shares now, while Torchlight may have around 150 million fully diluted shares. Based on the formula mentioned in Metamaterial's circular, Torchlight may issue approximately 403 million shares to exchange for Metamaterial shares, which would imply around 3.3 Torchlight shares for each Metamaterial share. This is just a rough estimate based on the latest information that this person has found, but if accurate, it still points to Metamaterial shares being significantly cheaper than the Torchlight shares if one wanted to invest in the new company. So, for example, one Torchlight share is currently $2.29. perhaps $2.08 USD net of the value of its oil and gas properties as discussed. Now, one metamaterial share is around $3 USD, and that gets you 3.3 Torchlight shares, or around 0.91 cents USD per Torchlight share. Now, the valuation gap between the two largely appears to be the results of short-term trading activity, which Torchlight's NASDAQ listing being preferable to the lower liquidity metamaterial tickers for trading purposes. It would certainly make more sense for any longer-term investors that are interested in the company post-merger to invest in metamaterial stock. Now, this is according to this analyst. Keep that in mind. Okay, so now the person has an example of the special dividends. So the value of the special dividend is estimated at $0.45 million for the Winkler project sale, plus $12.4 million for the Hazel project sale that goes through. So that would depend on the results from the Flying Bee Ranch, or hashtag 4H well, although the overall commodity price environment is more favorable to the sale now. Added to that would be any proceeds from the Oro Grande Basin sale, as noted previously. So the former operator of that project sold its stake at a price that would point to a $17.5 million value for the Torchlight current state. So that gives a total value of $30.35 million, right? So after selling all those oil and gas assets, or approximately 0.20 cents per share for the special dividend. There is also the possibility that this project sells for less, given that the Torchlight paid a bit over $3 million for it back in 2014 at $90 for oil. So Torchlight has done a bit of exploratory work on the asset since then, but at the last report there are still no proved reserves associated with it. If one wants to be very bullish on the asset, the $81.3 million value from the notes payable conversion can be used instead. That would result in a value of 0.62 per share for the oil and gas assets. So hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you can get some value from that. So now let's check out the chart. Okay, so depending on if you own both shares or just one, Torchlight Energy is currently at $2.56, and you've got metamaterial, or ticker symbol MMATF, at $3.02, so 3.02. So don't freak out. I mean, currently Torchlight is down 11%, and then you've got metamaterials that's down 7.64%. But you got to keep in mind, currently there's still a correction going on in the market, and so when you're looking at the trend line, you're gonna see some volatility, but that also comes with penny stocks just in general. So there's going to be resistance on the chart, but overall, just remember the whole reason why you're buying this company in the first place, right? They have this great technology that metamaterials has been working on, right? We've talked about that previously in other videos. So just keep that in mind. I mean, they're merging, right, in order to get on the NASDAQ and then get the ball rolling, right? So just keep that in mind. They are a really good stock. Now, I hope this video helps you out. I hope I brought some value to you. Again, I really do appreciate you listening to this video. And as always, welcome to the Ticker Feed family.